and mitigating violence against women in Cameroon. By combining statistical analysis, legal empowerment, and personal narratives, the event highlighted the importance of the multifaceted approach in combating this pervasive issue. And in Cameroon, a significant gap exists between traditional education and the evolving demands of the job market. Parents often face challenges in aligning their children's education with the market needs, sometimes making decisions without fully understanding their children's aspirations. To address this concept of parents' innovative education has been introduced as a solution on August 17. A workshop organized by Fortabe University in Douala brought together scholars, educationists, parents, and students to discuss the importance of adapting to new educational trends. Now, let's get the reactions of some experts.
We've organized this seminar, which is the Parents Innovative Education Seminar, because this is the time when we need to remind parents that the world is moving and the education that their children will get is supposed to be in line with the trends. And so this seminar is basically to help parents to understand how to make the best choices in terms of education for their children, and helping the students as well to understand the best choices that they are supposed to make in terms of education that is relevant, because education is only good when it is relevant to the times. And the government has done quite a lot to provide policies that help to guide us towards innovative education, but many people, parents and students, do not understand. They do not have this information. So we are also here to give them this information that there is the possibility of acquiring innovative education today in Cameroon, and we have shared the options that are available to help parents and children to make the best choices.
Innovative education, how education can move from just classroom work into, making the student to become an entrepreneur, where the student can become a bit more successful, can become business, can get money. I think that is even the approach of higher education in Cameroon, such that universities and higher educations can organize their programs and their curriculum in the way that would go through entrepreneurship. And this is what the seminar is all about.
Now, heavy rains pounding the city of Douala have brought a business to a standstill for butchers, roasted meat vendors, and petty traders around a Bonendale slaughterhouse in Bonaberry, Douala. For a municipality once a bustling hub of activity, the market now stands eerily quiet, as Gladys Ambodiba tells us more. A ride to the Bonendale slaughterhouse in Bonaberry, Douala. The area is feeling the weight of weeks of torrential rainfall. What was once a lively market, filled with the smell of roasting meat and the chatter of customers, is now almost deserted.
Business now, with all this rain like this, it's not moving. I've been here, particularly here at Abattoir, since 2013. Business, this moment like this period that rain is raining everywhere. Everywhere we have water. It's not moving that way. Meat is not going out. We don't have so much customers as before.
I used to have about 3 workers on this particular fire site, but now it's only 1 person alone, because it's not more moving. Especially the road. The road has spoiled everything. I mean, people used to leave from Deido to come and buy soya from Abattoir to go and eat there. Now, this time around, we don't more have customers. The road is bad. If you reach Abattoir with your car, from Abattoir to the town, you just take the car to the garage.
In bars and off licenses nearby, chairs sit empty. Owners say they spend most of the day calling out to passers-by in the hope of making a sale.
The roads are really, really bad, especially now during the rainy season. There are times people find it difficult. They have accidents on their way coming here, and that's like a big bullshit to us, not being able to have customers. Sometimes you have some friends that want to come to visit and to even see where you're walking, but it's a whole big shit because they cannot access the place. We've had several customers, several friends that on their way coming, they had to turn back with their vehicles because they could not make it here.
For petty traders in the area, survival depends on customers who live right next to their stalls. But with traffic reduced to a trickle, many say they are selling at a loss.
Le business avant ça donnait, maintenant on tourne seulement à perte. Avant on vendait bien, mais maintenant à cause de l'état de la route, nous n'en sortons pas. I did beg on for God's sake. Say I beg me them fix na the road. Makeni work for abattoir and when a government road.
Now, those whose livelihoods depend on the slaughterhouse are appealing to authorities for help, saying they need urgent measures to get business flowing again.
Morning now, so you have the rest of the news in the French language, but this time around we talk about traditional marriages.
Of course, Maureen Dité, nous parlons du mariage traditionnel chez les Soudano-Sahéliens de confession musulmane. Qu'on soit peu l'arabe, Aoussa ou Kanouri et assimilé, le cérémonial du mariage est identique, sauf quelques différences près concernant la culture des uns et des autres. On va parcourir cette autre culture de célébration de l'amour avec notre stagiaire Laurent Djotio.
Abdul Hakim est Paul. Dans sa tradition, la célébration du mariage religieux et traditionnel est identique, sauf sur le plan traditionnel où chaque groupe ethnique a quelque chose de particulier.
L'officiel que nous célébrons aujourd'hui, vous vous rendez compte que tout ça est normal et que nous n'oublions pas nos traditions. Moi j'ai beaucoup été marqué parce que j'ai beaucoup été marqué par la tradition.
Le mariage traditionnel chez les Peuls se déroule en l'absence de la mariée. Elle vit dans une case pendant 24 heures ou plus avec du vernis traditionnel sur elle. C'est une étape transitoire où elle va directement rejoindre la maison conjugale. Tout se passe en présence de ses copines, amis et autres invités.
C'est-à-dire quand on accompagne l'épouse, quand on vient recevoir l'époux, vous voyez tout ça, ça fait en sorte qu'on se rend compte que notre tradition est vivante et elle est riche. Nous avons un pays vraiment qui a une tradition tellement riche.
La cérémonie se déroule toujours au début ou à la fin d'après-midi et à la tombée de la nuit, elle quitte ses parents pour le foyer conjugal. Le moyen de déplacement est fonction de la distance. Une fois arrivée chez la belle famille, les copines exigent leur transport. L'époux, à son tour, doit payer pour voir sa future femme. Pour sa première nuit, elle doit la passer avec ses copines et petites sœurs, loin de son époux. La troisième journée, l'homme achète de la viande de bœuf, ce qui permettra aux copines de Amaria, la nouvelle mariée, de préparer la cérémonie pour recevoir le Ango, nouveau marié. Il regagne ainsi sa maison et offre des cadeaux à toutes les copines de son épouse qui l'ont assisté et à sa belle famille.
Heureux aujourd'hui, suis-je, parce que c'est un grand jour pour moi. Je viens d'accomplir.
Et je souhaite à ma fille un bon vent, qu'Allah la guide dans son nouveau foyer. Merci.
Il est important de rappeler qu'elle ne doit pas rejoindre la maison conjugale sans abouder, célébration religieuse qui se fait des jours ou mois avant ou simultanément le même jour.
Vive l'amour et vive la coexistence interculturelle. En religion, la littérature chrétienne s'enrichit de nouvelles contributions à la paroisse du plein évangile de Bonapriso et dont le pasteur Guy Ngoudjou vient de présenter un ensemble de 9 ouvrages consacrés à la vie chrétienne, au mariage et au combat spirituel. Une cérémonie de dédicace qui a été marquée par la présence du numéro 1 de la région du littoral, le gouverneur Dieudonné Ivara Dibois, et un public venu nombreux accueillir ces nouveaux ouvrages. Compte rendu de Lesline Poumetia et d'Emmanuel Tiboui.
Ambiance solennelle à la paroisse du plein évangile de Bonapriso. Devant fidèles, personnalités religieuses et autorités administratives, dont le gouverneur du littoral, le pasteur Goudjou, procède à la dédicace d'un package inédit de 9 livres. Ces ouvrages organisés en 3 grandes sections se veulent à la fois un guide pratique et spirituel. La première série, composée de 3 volumes, s'articule autour de la formation des disciples. On y retrouve des enseignements sur les fondements du salut et la manière de mener une vie chrétienne épanouie et victorieuse. La deuxième partie est consacrée au mariage, avec 2 ouvrages qui posent les bases d'un foyer conjugal réussi et d'une vie de couple épanouie au quotidien. Enfin, la dernière section, riche de 4 livres, s'attaque au vaste thème du combat spirituel.
Ces livres sont vraiment des livres de formation qui posent des objectifs et vous amènent à la fin à vous évaluer et à comprendre où est-ce que vous en êtes avec votre salut, où est-ce que vous en êtes avec votre service du Seigneur.
L'auteur entend par cette contribution offrir aux chrétiens des outils concrets pour évaluer leur cheminement, affermir leur foi et renforcer leur engagement au service de Dieu.
C'est un travail titanesque que le pasteur Guy Goujou a fait. Écrire 9 livres, ce n'est pas donné. Déjà, ce n'est pas aisé. Je pense que le travail qu'il a accompli est un travail salutaire et qui va aider aussi l'Église.
En fait, pour moi, cet événement, au-delà d'une dédicace, est un événement mémorable. Parce qu'il ne s'agit pas seulement de la dédicace d'un ouvrage, mais de 9 ouvrages à la fois.
La cérémonie, ponctuée de témoignages et de chants, s'est achevée dans une atmosphère de ferveur.
Notre ferveur est vécue dans le marché à bétail de Ngaoundéré où nous y conduit notre correspondant Eric Ngele. Vous avez le soin également de découvrir ce marché.
Of course, on morning now, so we take you to one of the cattle markets in Ngaoundéré in the Damawa region. This thriving livestock hub is more than just a market space. It's a vital economic engine and cultural melting pot, as we hear in the following story. 80 kilometers from Ngaoundéré, the Mbe cattle market stands as one of the largest in Cameroon's Adamawa region. Its strategic location along National Highway Number 1 makes it a central hub for livestock commerce, attracting traders from various regions of Cameroon, as well as neighboring Nigeria and Chad. The market boasts a diverse array of livestock, including cattle, sheep, goats, and poultry. We have different cattle coming from different areas, nearby localities, Sahel, and a lot more. Each Friday, the market comes alive as livestock owners converge to sell their animals, aiming to earn a livelihood. The competitive pricing of livestock here draws a multitude of buyers seeking quality animals at reasonable rates. There's no exact price. It depends on your bargaining power. Local intermediaries, known in the Fulfulde language as Sakaina, play a pivotal role in facilitating transactions between sellers and buyers. The activities are overseen by officials from the Ministry of Livestock, Fisheries and Animal Industries to ensure fair practices. If you buy a cattle of, let's say, 180,000, 190,000, 170,000, you can have a benefit of 10,000 or 5,000 francs. Beyond its economic significance, the Mbe cattle market serves as a cultural and tourist attraction, offering visitors a unique glimpse into the region's vibrant trade practices and traditions. From Ngaoundéré, we take you to Bamungum in the Day region, west region of Cameroon, where young people from the city are spending time with families back at home for holidays. Between harvesting maize, beans, plantains, they are discovering the hard work and joy of rural life. Let's watch the following story.
The rustle of dry maize leaves greet this group of holiday makers, most of them from Douala, who have swapped city streets for farms in Bamungum, in the west region of Cameroon. The day begins with a hearty breakfast served in makeshift dishes right on the farm. Then they begin work straight away. In the maize field, they gather ears of corn and stack them in neat piles. They have adapted fast. They have the will, and when there is a will, there is a way. They will easily learn. I will say they are quick learners. It is calm here, no vehicle or bike noise. like in the cities where we face noise pollution. I am interacting with members of my family I have never met before. I am happy because I am learning farm work especially, and I am adapting fast. Nearby, their ants inspect the crops, sorting them with practiced hands. But harvesting is only part of the job. There is also stuffing the maize into sacks and hauling them to the granary. The oldest, Florent, a high school boy from Kongsamba in the Mongo division, is the most adept at the task. In Kongsamba, we go to the farm. Most of the things I learn about farming is thanks to my mother, and every holiday I ensure I spend some time in the village to harvest corn. It has become a routine, and I learn new things all the time when I come to Bamungum. I have harvested guavas from our farm in Bamungum, and they are delicious. From the laughter in the farms to the satisfaction of a day's work, these young people are getting more than just fresh air. They are harvesting memories.
Interesting. And that report brings us to the end of this edition of the 1 p.m. bilingual newscast on Canal International. Bon après-midi. Monigoussi, we'll have another edition tomorrow. Same time.
Same time. Bon après-midi, mon invité, mesdames, messieurs. Heureuse de vous savoir encore plus nombreux tous les jours, fidèles au programme du Canal International. Nous donnons rendez-vous demain avec le même bonheur, mais en attendant, restez en compagnie des programmes du Canal 2 International qui se poursuivent. À demain, 13h.